Alright. Alright, I think we're up. Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. Today I'm going to run a GoJet flight. Flight 4442 from Washington, D.C. to Newark, New Jersey. Today's my anniversary, so we're going out for dinner. So I'm probably only going to get one ride in here today. With that said, the aircraft's cold and dark. I basically just got in here with just the paperwork, so we're pretty much good to go. So let's get going. Alright, DC battery selected. A bat DC battery switch is on guarded. Standby power is auto guarded. Alternate flaps are off guarded. Fuel pump switches are off. Wipers are set to park. Hydraulic pumps electric 2 and 1 are off. Landing gears down. We've got 3 green on the aft overhead. Weather radar is set to test. Master caution reset. Fault in op test. And overheat fire.
Good evening,
Alright, ground power is available. We're going to go on ground. Confirm with the AC selector. And we're already set for unconditioned air. Galley power is on, and we're going to align the IRSs. Emergency exit lights, oops, are armed. Trim air, let me just cycle that. Alright, let's enter our position. We are at KDCA. And what's in the database is pretty close to what the IRS is picking up, so we don't have any issues there. Alright, the flaps are up, showing up, and up. Let's give them the logo and position lights. Let me have hydraulic pumps B. And let's get the brakes set.
345.
15 Roger, for now maintain 30 not to get you above traffic, try and maintain final 230.
Alright, and that takes care of the originator flight. We'll move on to the pre-flight. Oh, hey, Horseman.
Good afternoon.
And you?
913-130,000.
Didn't see you guys sneak in here. Yeah, we're in Washington, D.C. today. We're going to head up to Newark. About an hour's ride. It's a pretty quick one. Oh, thanks, you. I appreciate that. Yeah, my wife's looking forward to going out to dinner tonight, so. To Philly. Wow. Ouch. That's not good. Alright, let's keep going here, shall we? Let's see. Leading edge devices test. Service at the phone is off. Reverses are extinguished. EEC switches are on guard. Crew oxygen is about 13,000. Passenger oxygen is normal guarded. Flight record is normal guarded. We're going to test that. And back to normal guarded. Mach speed test 1 and 2. Too early for stall warning. We'll come back to that. 3 green on the landing gear. PSCU is out. And let's check our oxygen flow here. That's good. And lights test. Hope none of them are out. That means I gotta fix them. On maintenance.
Alaska 1257 descend via the Ola 1 arrival, set maintain
Alright.
60.
Alaska 1257 descend by the Ola 1 maintain.
I will have you here and that there. And I will have you there.
Center, good evening. FedEx 1222 Heavies with you past in 14.5 climb.
Alright, we are good.
1222, Roger.
Alright, flight controls A and B are on guarded. Alternate flaps are off guarded. Spoilers A and B are on guarded. Your damper is on. VHF now normal. IRS is normal. FMC is normal. Source select is auto. Control panel is normal. Fuel temperature is 30. Cross feed check, and the pumps are off. Cross feed check is fine. AC/DC panel is set. Galley power is on. Equipment supply and exhaust is normal. Emergency exit lights are on. No smoking seatbelt sign is on. Window heat is on, and we'll run the overheat test. TAT test. Wing and engine anti-ice are off. Hydraulic pumps electric 2 and 1 are off. 3 entranceways are open. Test on the flight data recorder. Pressurization panel is all zeroed out. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. And let's reset the master caution and overheat test. Shoulders bugging me today. I can feel it in here. Alright, that's all looking pretty good. And we are set for unconditioned air. Today's ride is 17,000. Maybe we'll have a nice view of the ground. Alright, and let's check our outflow valve.
Center, Frontier Flight 1195, 260 descending at 240.
Alright, we are good there. And lights, we are good with logo in position. We'll use the left igniter this ride. Alright.
Jack, cross Jack, and maintain 10,000, sending altimeter 2999.
Man, I hope they're good. Alright, let's do ATIS now. ATIS 132.65.
Oswego 31, connect approach on 125.3.
00 feet.
Alright.
Approaching towering cumulus at 6500 feet.
Oh, we have hotel now.
Feet. Temperature 31. Dew point 24. Altimeter 3001.
3001.
Density altitude 1800 feet.
And let's cross-check
Arriving and
that.
departing runways 19er, 1522.
Yeah, we're using 15 on the way out.
Activity in vicinity of airport. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
Scattered,
Runway
broken,
and short
broken.
instructions. Advise on initial contact.
Temperature
and
is
information
good.
hotel.
Alright, that's all looking pretty good. And we have hotel. Alright.
Information hotel.
Clearance. Clearance is 128.25.
11. Visibility 10. Sky conditions. Scattered.
FedEx 1279, connect center 127.52.
2752, FedEx 1279.
At Washington Ground, good evening. GoJet 4442. Looking for IFR clearance as filed to Newark with hotel.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
GoJet did this ride in an hour and 21 minutes, but GoJet's not running 737s, so we should do this run in just a little bit quicker than that.
Lindbergh 4442, Reagan clearance, cleared to Newark Liberty via the Suki 5 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 170 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.65, squawk 1355. Expect runway 15.
Yeah, cleared to Newark via the Liberty Newark via the Soki 5 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 170 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.65, squawk 1355, and we can expect runway 15 on the way out. GoJet 4442. All right, so let's do. Let's get our flight management computer all programmed up.
Read back correct. Ground will be on 121.7.
All right, we'll go to ground.
Center EPS 923 Heavy is 9500 or 14,000. EPS 923 Heavy, center climb maintain audible 230.
Hey, Dong. How's it going? All right, let's get this sucker all programmed in here. Let's get the route in. I didn't download the route. I should have, but I put a couple of them in automatic. It had a couple of issues on the way up and on the way down. So, all right, this is GJS 4442. We've got 15 on the way out. Right, and we have Suki 5. Suki 5, Swan is the transition. And on the arrival, we have the Filbo 4 coming in via Swan. Alright, and we're going to do the RNAV-Z into 22. We should have a pretty good view of...
Maintain 230 for UPS 919.
And pattern. Activate that. Should have a nice view out the window coming into Newark. Alright, let's have a look at this ride. Alright, we've got the interception point, then Levy Fimba, Motby, Giddy Up, Rise, Suki, Swan, DuPont, Steffi, Smato, ARD, Yardley, okay, Dylan, Mercer,
2435, American 43, good night.
Metro, Mont, Filbo. Oops.
Center, Southwest.
We had that.
320.
Southwest 715 center, descend via the Lucky 1 arrival, maintain 10,000, San Diego altimeter 2999er.
Descend via the Lucky 1.
Just take a look at that. Let me have a look at the chart here real quick. Newark.
Southwest 715,
Filbo.
maintain 290 knots, are graded for spacing, disregard the public speed.
Okay, 290 or better.
Filbo 4 takes us to Filbo. From there, we're going to head on into Pattern. Yes, and then Pattern, we're on our way in. Let's have 22 left on the RNAV-Z.
Southwest left 54, 240, 29 your grade.
Yeah, okay, so Pattern. Zico, gimme. Zappy, buzzed, 2-2, and then on the way out on the mist. Alright, that looks pretty good. We'll take that. That looks good.
United 2104 with the 240.
United 2104.
Alright, let's get our weight, our payload, our fuel, and all that stuff on board now.
2999
Oh, hey, Sean. Welcome aboard. I didn't see you sneak in there. Weight, fuel, and balance. Payload. This ride, our fuel is going to be 16.8. Our payload this ride is 39.6, which should give us a zero fuel weight of 134.6. Oh, wrong button. 134.6, right? And the CG is 29. 134.6, 29, right on the button. Alright. Zero fuel weight, 134.6, and let's get our final reserve, and the CI is 18, okay. Final reserve is 8109, we'll go to 8.2, oops. On the reserve, course index is 18, cruise winds.
270 now.
Top of climb, we're looking at 241 at 9.
Polaris 922, you're checking in.
Yes, ma'am. Polaris 922, pilot 380.
That thing is wrong button. And we're cruising at 17, right? And what's the OAT? OAT is 17.
2677.
We're not going to derate the engines. The CG I said was 29. We got a flaps 5 takeoff, 450 on the trim.
280,
And we've got a slope on this runway, down slope of 0.1 with a heading of 152. And the runway winds are, alright, oops. And we've got an engine out of a buck 50. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Let's get our descent forecast in here. We'll put in 15,000. Oops. Come on. Fat fingers. Thank you.
12435.
Alright, let me get our winds on the way down. 261 at 13. At 15,000 and at 10,000 we've got 250 at 13.
Contact center 126.77.
That takes care of that. Alright, and let's get our cruise winds now.
Falcon 290 Yankee, maintain 260 knots.
Slow to 260, 290.
I'm just going to request that. Let it put it in.
Center 34, level 160.
Clam 34, center answers the Palomar altimeter 2997.
2997, climb 34.
Alright, that is good. Alright, one more quick peek, make sure we didn't screw nothing up. And we've got no weird waypoints here. Swan. Smato. Look at that, it's giving me an excessive data. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 6 items on here. I can't see how that's correct.
127.52.
Metro, Mart, Filbo, and then we're over to Pattern, and then we're on our way in. So Manhattan should be off to our left. We should have a pretty decent view there. And then the hole at the Mist 3000 in Kilmer. So that's looking good. So we've got no issues there. All right, back to the charts. Hey, 747, how's it going, man?
12435, publish these at Trixie, United 21.
Yeah, we're back again today. I'm getting one ride in today. My wife says, hey, anniversary today, so not too much time in the garage. So
2435.
I said, I'll get one quick one in from Washington, D.C. up to Newark, New Jersey. She's like, okay, go ahead. What am I looking for here? Oh, we want Washington here. Let's have a look at that. What did I say on the way out?
Southwest 1901.
And they're using that as well. All right, so let's put this in. This I put in just in case I have to come back. If we whack some birds or something happens, we lose an engine or something. This is already programmed. Decision height's going to be a deuce. We'll cross-check that. All right, that looking pretty good. And 22 in the Mist at Georgetown. All right. We're looking at 007.
And 3 Lima Charlie, it's descend VX 10, 10,000. Sorry about that, 10,000.
1099.
Slam 34, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 2000.
1099. And that's good. And we've got ground in towers 119.1.
We have excited now.
Okay.
And departure 125.65. All right, that's all looking pretty good. All right, so the pedestal's good. I'll take terrain, position, data, airport, station. You can have. I'm on the master. You're on the slave. You can have weather, station, airport, data, and position. And our heading is going to be.
Go before 72, center descend via the Ola 1 arrival, maintain 2000, the pound altimeter 2997.
That looks good, that looks good, that's good, we're cleared up to 4, that's good. Nose wheel steering is good, the clock is fine. Let's check out displays. The lowest you're not going to see because I have SayIntention down there. But alright, auto flight 1 and 2. Alright, primary flight display. I got artificial horizon is level, ground speed 045 on the speed tape, V1 is 138. And we've got engine out 150. Decision height is 200. Local pressure is 3001. We've got a heading of 096. And we're cleared up to 4. I've got terrain on the nav display. And you're going to 3001. Okay, N1 is set. Auto speed reference is auto. Reset the fuel flow. Auto brake is set for rejected takeoff. That's all looking pretty good. Let's check the bottles. And cargo test. Alright, let's get TCAS test done. That test is done. And let's get the stall warning 1 and 2. Alright, that's all looking pretty good. Let's get these doors buttoned up. Let's get ready to get on out of here. Cool. That's a nice ride. Raleigh Durham in between, yeah. Alright, let me have you. I do believe we're set for push already. I hope I don't have to go set that. I think I did. Let me have you. Let's get.
Monitor vertical speed. TCAS test. Pass.
All right, let's get ground proximity test. Let's get that test done. Dump you. I want you. Let's get these doors buttoned up. No fuel in the center tank.
Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Too low.
Let's get that up and running. All right, that's buttoned up. Give me ground services here. Pressure. Let me get that pressure. Give me another blast there.
Yes, sir. Level 312 center, descend via the Lucky 1, exit, maintain 10,000, the San Diego altimeter 2,999.
And we could dump the chocks. Alright, we're waiting on the APU and we're pretty much ready, good to go. Get on out of here. GoJet did this ride in an hour and 21 minutes, but we're going to be quicker than that. They don't run a 737, so. Alright, we're waiting on the APU now. Alright, that's enough air.
2000 Air Union 3 heavy, affirmative.
Alright, APU is up. We'll give that a minute. And we're pretty much good to go. Let's get ground on their way. You know what? We can dump you. Let's call for push. They can wait on us.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Alright, and let me have you. Alright. Yeah, the tug can wait on us.
Delta 540, center descend via the Lucky 1 arrival, except maintain 10,000.
Oh yeah, you don't like RDU, no?
Greater, the San Diego altimeter 299.
Alright, descend via the Lucky 1 arrival, except maintain 10,280 knots or greater, Delta 540.
Alright, and let's get on APU now.
Delta 472, contact center, corrections approach on 128.1. Good day. Cool.
Very good.
We're going to 28.1.
Alright, so we're completely disconnected from the gate. We're just waiting on the tug.
53, contact center 126.77.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
We're at 43, fly heading 350, intercept the final approach course, runway 32 at March.
Turning left to a heading of 350, and we will intercept the course for runway 32.
Yeah, Dallas Fort Worth, yeah. Yeah, LaGuardia is pretty cool. LaGuardia, coming into runway 4 is like, I used to live in Brooklyn, right over the arrival from there. But my favorite in Brooklyn is the Parkway Visual into Kennedy. That's got to be one of my favorites. All right, we're getting picked up here.
Published speed, Southwest 312.
So connected and bypass pin in service. Release point break.
All right.
8.1 today.
Washington ground, good evening. GoJet 4442 at Terminal Bravo at gate 22, ready for push and start. Well, I guess it's Terminal 2 now, right?
Lindbergh 4442, Reagan ground, push and start approved, tail south.
All right, so we're good for push and start. Let's get that clock going, and let's release the brake.
Keep the speed up and then resume published speed.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
An A320 deck, nice. All right, packs are off.
124.35.
Pressure's coming up beautifully. We are good. Anti-collision lights coming on, and we are starting number 2.
United 1827, resume the public speed.
I'm not going to hold these out. My shoulder's killing me.
Alright, resume published speeds not to exceed 270, United 1827.
Center South 453, which is fly with 290 and 240, Momar. Southwest 453, center after Momar, descend via the Lucky 1 arrival to maintain 2000, San Diego altimeter 299. After Momar, descend via the Lucky 1, except maintain 2000, Southwest 453. Air Union 300 heavy, contact approach on 128.1, connect.
128.1, good night, that is 300.
All right, number 2 is stable. That's locked. Gen 2. Isolation valve is closed. Right pack is open. Pressure's good. We're starting number 1.
Getting Alaska 219, 31.7 for Rego 240.
Alaska 219, the center descend via the Ola 1 arrival, except maintain 2000, Palomar altimeter 299.7.
Send via the Ola 1, except 2000, Alaska 219.
United 1827, connect approach on 124.35, connect.
24.3.
Normally you would just hold this out, and if you got a hard start, you would just slap it down the cutoff, but my shoulder's killing me. I'm not going to hold that out.
Going to maintain 2000, the March altimeter 299.6.
299.6, direct KU.
Newark is pretty nice, too. That's why I like going to Newark at night.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
The night lighting. And we're going to be coming into 22 left, but we're going to be swinging around. and coming down with Manhattan off the left-hand side, so we should have a real nice view.
Maintain flight level 230.
Maintain flight level 230, Southwest 1345.
Southwest 453, contact approach on 124.35 today. 2435.
They put us back far enough?
453,
I don't think so.
Tanner, good evening. Costa Rica 40990, descending from flight level 270 to 240. Costa Rican 49 center, cross Cindy to maintain 2000, the Palomar altimeter 29907. KQNH 29907, descend to 12000, crossing the 12000, Costa Rica 40990.
So is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Alrighty.
40,
Center Medevac Mercier 26, leveling 1111,000.
Alright, toes gone. Let me have taxi. Let me have UGA auto. We have flight controls here. Quick peek.
95 will see you Southwest 1345. Cessna 7251 November, contact.
Alright, we're looking pretty good here. Let's have a quick look.
125.351 November, bye-bye.
Top section is done. And exterior lights as needed. We are good. APU is needed. It's off. Master caution recall. We got a clean board. Flaps are set for takeoff. Transponders TA auto. Weather radars auto. Flight controls are free and clear.
Doing an instrument approach. I can send you over the VOR first. Let me know.
Yeah, it helps if I go to the Imperial VOR. It makes me a turn on for final.
Mercy 26, clear direct Imperial VOR, direct to Imperial Airport.
Okay, Imperial VOR, direct to the airport, Medevac Mercier 26.
Washington ground, go jet 4442. At Kilo, intersection Juliet, looking to go to runway 15. Forgot where we were leaving there for a second. All right. They working again here. Washington ground, good evening. GoJet 4442. On Kilo, intersection Juliet, looking to go to runway 15.
Lindbergh 4442, taxi to runway 15 via Kilo Juliet. Contact tower on 119.1 when ready for departure.
Clear to taxi to runway 15 via Kilo Juliet. Contact tower 119.1 when ready. GoJet 4442. All right.
Would you like to stay in course or would you take a shortcut?
Later, Washington.
We'll take a shortcut.
Catch you on the flip side.
Bravo Zulu Alpha.
Correct. Bravo Zulu Alpha, Raider 10.
Raider 10.
Kilo down to Juliet. Yes, Kilo. Slight right to Juliet.
Medevac Mercy 26, Imperial altimeter 2975.
2975, Medevac Mercier 26.
Now we got 15. Why they have us going? Let's see. Yeah, you missed the whole section there, Johnny.
Costa Rican 4090, contact approach on 128.1.
We got 15 on the way out. You gave us the wrong instructions. That's to 19. We're not going to 19. Gonna let Brian know.
Southwest 2434.
We should have Kilo down to November. November, we're banking a left here down to 15 to the end.
Medevac Mercier 26, final suspicion.
Airport's pretty empty.
Okay, down to 7,000, Medevac Mercier 26.
Center, JetBlue
It's pretty empty in here.
11.3 climbing, flight level 230.
JetBlue 530 in Roger.
November 9, 3 Lima Alpha, 17,876 pounds.
Challenger 903, Lima Alpha, Roger.
All right, and this should be November coming up here.
Speedbird 72 Alpha Heavy, Roger. JetBlue 530, contact 126.77.
12677, take care, JetBlue 530.
In the unlikely event of an evacuation, please leave
SoCal November 1929 Yankees, looking at a 14 for 230.
Falcon 1929 Yankee, up in the red.
Alright, yep. November. Kilo November.
Challenger 9 is 3 Lima Alpha, descend on maintain 12,000, Palomar altimeter 299.7.
Yeah, he missed that whole section.
12,000, 3 Lima Alpha. Challenger 9 and 3 Lima Alpha, contact approach 125.
Let's switch on over now.
25-3, good night, 3 Lima Alpha.
Oh, the Capitol looks nice lit up over there. I know you guys can't see it, but maybe when we swing around, you might get a view of the front. Wow, nice.
2677 for 298, thanks.
Video American pointing 66 out of 24.84 at 240.
American 2066 center, descend via the Lucky 1, except maintain 10,000. San Diego altimeter 3000.
Yeah, what do we have on the way out? Suki 5.
Except maintain 10,000 American.
Suki 5.
Good evening, JetBlue 89 out of 270 for 240, 280 knots.
JetBlue 89, listener, roger. Descend via Lucky 1, except maintain 12,000. San Diego altimeter 3000.
3000, descend via the Lucky 1, except maintain 12,000, JetBlue 89.
Washington Tower, good evening. Go Jet 4442, holding short runway 15, ready for departure.
Lindbergh 4442, Reagan Tower, runway 15, winds 180 at 8. RNAV Levy, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Go Jet 4442. You are off, and we don't need you anymore. You good, good. And TARA, let's have a quick peek.
Cabin is secure. Have a good flight.
10 notifications complete. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. Engine start selected to continuous. Auto throttle's on. Transponders TA auto. Parking brake release 40%, and we're out of here. Well on our way to Jersey.
1-5.
Should have a view of the Capitol building out there now, I think. Looks pretty cool. I don't know how the camera's picking it up, though. You're only seeing it in 1080p. I've got it in 4K. Alright, give me 40%, yeah.
On runway 15.
UPS 9310 Center, Roger, coming to level 210.
Stable, Toga.
UPS 9310, coming to level 210.
Thrust set, airspeed's active.
Airman
80 knots, check. Throttle hold. We're stable to 80.
E1,
rotate.
500 remaining.
Positive brake.
Gear up. Alright, now I want Zibo to handle this because I want to watch the view. You got this, Zibo. Let's go direct Levy now. Get us in there.
1,000.
Alright, we'll go...
Lindbergh 4442, contact departure on 119.8.
Get my head out of the way so you can see that. Contact departure on 119.85, Go Jet 4442, good night. Go Jet 4442 with you, climbing through 2,000 for 4,000, inbound, giddy up.
Lindbergh 4442, Potomac departure, radar contact, climb via the SID.
Climb via the SID, Go Jet 4442. Alright, and we're going.
33
And flaps 1. Should have a pretty good view out that window, I think. And give me a giddy up. And flaps up. That's a rather nice view out that window. Hopefully we're going to have the same nice view on the way into Newark.
center, rest of descend and maintain 10,000. San Diego altimeter is 3000.
Maintain 10,000.
Alright, so the only restriction we have here is we need to be above 5,000 at Suki. And we're at 4,400 right now, climbing out. So that's not going to be an issue.
Direct Jack, 10,000 and continue to speed southwest of the
Polaris 928, contact for person 128.1.
And we're going 53 next.
Contact with the remaining coming of 794, descending flight level 240.
Alright, giddy up 15.5 on the fuel with 15.6, 12.3 when we get in. 200 miles to go to Newark. We're doing it in about 40 minutes. Rather nice view. A little cloud out here. Nice view. I tell you, that view never gets old. Never gets old. Alright, and we are inbound. Rise. Where are we here?
4442, climb and maintain 17,000.
Climb maintain 17,000, GoJet 4442. And they told us to climb up for you to sit. It's already in, so. We're coming up on 10,000 now.
Union Frontier 1194, checking in out of 10.5 on the field.
N1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantities all looking pretty good. That's looking nice, and the temperature back there is nice and comfortable. Let's have a quick peek. Autopilot's engaged and notifications complete. Cabin pressurization, temperature, we're going to monitor that. Engine bleeds are on. Pack switches to auto APU is off. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. Auto brake selector is off. Landing gear is up and off. Alright.
2303.
Oh, this is not to scale, so we're not going to be on that moving map display at all, okay? Alright, rise. 15 on the fuel, we're 15, 12.3 when we get in, 188 to go. 18 miles top of climb. It's nice and smooth, we can let them run around. I do have some cloud cover out here. You can see the city lights are playing a little bit of peekaboo down there. It looks pretty cool.
Direct to Mohawk, 1194.
Alright, we're inbound Suki. So at Suki, that basically puts us at the end of the SID, I believe. Let's have a look at Newark. On the way in, we've got football 4. So we're going to head up just past Teterboro and swing on down. And when are we getting on this chart here? Alright, we're not going to be on the moving map display, but we are 17 miles out of the arrival into Newark now, already.
Thousand to go.
And 1717. That looks pretty good. And we're going to 93 now. We're inbound Swan.
Big 40 out of 294 and 240.
And who was that checking on?
That's Big 40.
So we're at cruise, and that's 17 minutes since we left the gate, 7 minutes since we entered the runway. We've got 175 miles to go to LaGuardia. We're doing it 4:14, it's 3:39. So, about 35 minutes. 70 miles now, top of climb. So far, been a pretty good run from the mod. I don't even keep a logbook anymore. You? I don't even bother. All my flights are logged basically on YouTube. I don't even keep any of the paperwork anymore. I used to way back when I had a book, but I'm just wasting a lot of paper basically. I could keep it on the computer, but
Southwest 3326 center, descend via the Lucky One, except maintain 12000. The San Diego altimeter 299.
I definitely have a few thousand hours in here, no doubt about it. All right, at Swan, 14.3. We're 14.5 on the fuel. Still got another 4 miles to go, though, but the fuel's looking pretty good.
Contact Washington Center on 134.5.
Contact Washington Center on 134.5. GoJet 4442. Good night. Washington Center, good evening. GoJet 4442 with you, 17,000 inbound Swan. That's a pretty nice view.
Washington Center. Good evening, Lakeshore. Altimeter 30.01.
Yep, we're good there. Very nice. Nice view. That's coming into view right now. And I'll take the weather now. You can have terrain. Let's see anything out there to look forward to. And we got a little bit of weather out here to the left, some out to the right, but looks like we're right in between. Little speck up here about 90 miles out. So hopefully that's not going to develop into anything. But view is rather nice right now anyway. You know what? We can stretch out a little bit. What do you got for me? Oh, medication time. Yeah. What do we have here? We got 55 miles top of descent, 160 miles to go. Let me go take my medication. I'll be right back.
I'd like to get my consent down in San Diego. We have to perform.
2605 Juliet Tango, contact approach 125.3.
Copy 125.3, so tower approach. Thank you. Center left is 1142, checking on 240.
Last 1142, center, roger. November 560 Romeo Hotel, turned at 10 degrees to the right, sector traffic and thermal, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Turn 10 degrees to the
Windward
right.
4442, Washington Center, expect a Filbo for arrival. In about 10 minutes, I'll start your descent. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word.
12435, good night,
Alaska 1142, descend via the Ola 1, Frenchman, descend via the Lucky 1, except maintain 12000, San Diego altimeter 29995.
Oh, I hate that medication.
Alaskan 1142.
Yeah, Washington Center, GoJet 4442. We can expect the Filbo 4 arrival in about 10. Thanks.
Delta 2615, contact center 122.
Oh, who'd I miss? Demetrius? I missed you. This is a simulator. This is a commercial simulator inside a private home. So this was, if you do a search for Flightdeck Solutions, they're a Canadian company. They're the company that that built this.
1270 across harbor 240.
But I'm in my garage. I'm not in a real aircraft, though. Let's get some air in here.
Center 232, 27.6 for 240.
Alaska 232, center, maintain flight level 240.
Maintain 240,
No, Andre, I didn't build it. Well, actually, I helped build it. The flight deck was pre-built by Flightdeck Solutions. It came in sections. The pedestal was built. The throttle quad was a section. The MIP MCP ethos was a section with the yokes and the rudder pedals all attached to the deck. And then the rest of the deck came in sections. The overhead, the forward overhead was in a section. The after overhead was in a section. And then the shell had to be all put together, as well as the interior. But Steve Kaz, one of the co-owners of Flightdeck Solutions, I flew him down, and he, myself, and a friend of mine, Mr. G, took a week to put it together. Oh, I appreciate that. Well, I really don't advertise the flight deck. You know, I may post it on a couple of online forums, but I really don't advertise. So it's pretty much word of mouth for anybody that just happens to find me, you know, by the luck of the draw. Because I don't think YouTube's algorithm likes what I do very much if you take a look at my text based on, you know, what gets passed around. So, but it's pretty much just word of mouth. I'm amazed I've been doing this for 10 years now. Seems like only yesterday. And the flight deck, if you look at it, it looks like it's fairly brand new. There's some dust on it. But that's pretty much it. Alright, how are we doing here so far? N1, N2, EGT, fuel flow, oil pressure, temperature, quantity. Ooh. Alright, we're in some wicked rain here, so let me stop that. We're getting rained on right now, and we're in some nasty weather. So those are the strobes that you're actually seeing reflecting off of the, so we're just going to turn that off for right now. That's a bit annoying. I flew in the real world a long time ago, but not anymore, up in the New York area. But that was before I met my wife. Oh yeah, it's dumping out. And you can see the clouds are lit up. Must be some moonshine up there coming, breaking through here. That looks rather wicked. All right, we are inbound DuPont. Let's see, at DuPont we should have 13.7. We're 13.8 right now. We'll have 12.3 when we get into Newark. We got 127 miles to go to Newark. We got 22 miles to go to top of descent. We'll give them a couple more minutes before we get them back in their seats. Pressure's looking good. The temperature back there is nice and comfortable. Yeah, we're getting rained on. Weather's not showing up here anywhere, though. We got a little bit out here, but it's about 40 miles out. A little bit in front of us, but that's another 40-odd miles out, so. Yeah, we're through it. We're through that mess. Yeah, believe it or not, I stopped flying because my wife said it was too dangerous. And then I ended up working law enforcement in New York. Was working at Ground Zero and 9/11 and all that stuff. So she had me strap a gun to my hip because she thought that was less dangerous than flying. Go figure. Go figure. But I guess I kind of got the best of both worlds because I did get to fly. I did the law enforcement stuff. I'm retired now, and I have a full flight deck in my garage. So, I mean, who could ask for anything more than that, right?
Okay, descend 10,000, 300 knots for better.
All right, we're inbound Steffi. Steffi, we need to be between 13 and 17. We're at 17 right now, so we're pretty good. And what do we have here? Another 10 miles top of descent. Let's get them back in their seats. And let's see, Bilbo arrival in about 10. Yeah, they didn't give it to us though. Washington Center, GoJet 4442. We'd like to descend via the Filbo for arrival into Newark. We're going to follow the charts. Sometimes they get ignored. I don't know if they're working on it or if there's just something going on with it. But Washington Center, GoJet 4442. We'd like to descend via the Filbo for arrival into Newark. They must be working on it, so we're going to head on down via the Filbo 4 into Newark. They're just ignoring us now.
632 Bravo Kilo, this is 260 across Conway 2
And hopefully we're going to have a nice view out the front and that left window on our way into Newark. We're going to be basically looping around, taking the RNAV-Z into 22 left. We should have Manhattan off to our left. Hopefully we're going to have a nice view there. Looks like there was a little flicker there. All right, and we are on our way down. We should be descending. She's not descending. See, she's acting up again. She was acting up the other day as well.
Figure Bravo Zulu Alpha, maintain level 232.
Direction Bravo Zulu Alpha, maintain level 232.
American 1514, contact center 126.77.
2677, American 1514.
That's a rather nice view. I hope the camera's picking that up.
2021, yeah, you just got the speed on it, sorry.
VATSIM? Well, I have a VATSIM ID, 830306. But, A, it's a little bit of a pain to set up with the flight deck for me. 2, I'd have to have another screen in here for just that. And every now and then I get a little mixed up, and I don't want to ruin it for other people. And then sometimes I can't deal with the kiddies too that get on there that just want to play and infect you around forever for no reason whatsoever.
4442, contact Newark approach 128.5.
They're back again. I'll contact Newark approach on 128.35, GoJet 4442. Good night. Newark approach, good evening, GoJet 4442. With you, descending through 14.9 for 8,000, inbound Smato. And we're looking for 55.
Newark approach, good evening, Philadelphia altimeter 30.02. Expect the ILS runway 22 left approach into Newark Liberty.
Yeah, GoJet 4442. We'd like to request the RNAV-Z into runway 22 left into LaGuardia, into Newark. I want to swing around. We're going to do that anyway. I want to give you the view on the way in.
Lindbergh 4442, unable RNAV-Z into LaGuardia. Expect ILS runway 22 left approach into Newark Liberty.
I don't want LaGuardia. Yeah, GoJet 4442. We'd like to request the RNAV-Z into Newark, runway 22 left. My mistake. I guess he didn't catch my correction. I guess AI can only go so far.
442, expect the RNAV-Z approach into runway 22 left at Newark.
GoJet 4442, we can expect the RNAV-Z into Newark, thanks. All right. And we're on that chart.
124.35 today, that's 23.
Jet 115 here, Echo contact approach 124.35.
124.35, see you later, sir. Skyhawk 3 Sierra for 5, contact Clippers 124.35.
124.35 is the day with full HV7.
Okay, Ard, we should have 13.2. We're 13.2, 12.2 when we get another 82 miles to go to Newark. EGT, N1, N2, oil pressure, temperature, quantities, all looking good. That's looking pretty good, and that's looking pretty good. Yeah, see, they're a little late.
Altimeter 30.01.
Descend via the Filbo 4 for the RNAV-Z, runway 22 left, approach into Newark. Altimeter 30.01, go jet 4442. All right, so they're going to give us what we want now. Thank you.
Good evening, Compass 2091, pass 310, descending to the lucky 1 at 17.240. Alpha 2891, descend via the lucky 1 at 17.10,000, 10,000, San Diego 26995. 2995, descend via the lucky 1 at 17.10,000, San Diego 26995. Number 2 ground kilo, contact approach 124.35. 2435, left over.
We can actually do that.
That was 65, it's 3 with the 11 for level 230.
Yeah, we're a little late here. We're a little late on Dylan.
1624 with you through 3224.
I think that screen just froze up. Oh, we got to fix that. Yeah. That hasn't happened in a while. But I put new drivers in here, new video drivers the other day. I went back to the old ones. That's the first that's happened. Let that boot back up. Hopefully that's going to be back by the time we get in. Now we got a little bit of showers going on here as well. Yeah, 747, we're on our way in already. So I think I'm going to have to redo the drivers in that computer there. These other two are fine though.
3463, is that all right?
Yeah.
Center Allegiance, Niner 2. Sending the lucky 1 and 7.
And let's slow up now. Let's slow to 240. It's the one nice thing about that not being a server computer. I can get it right back again.
Southwest 3463, contact 777.
Yeah, at least it happened now and not on short final if it was going to happen. All right, that's 10. You're good, you're set, and yeah, you can come on back there, Louis. Let's have a quick peek. We'll run through the whole thing. Bleed air panel, auto pressurization panel, landing altitude is in. Passenger signs are on. Auto brake selector is set. Flight instruments and radios are set. Local QNH 3001. Cross check, that is in. Altimeter, local QNH, yeah, that's done. Okay, recall. We've got a clean board. Landing data VREF minimums I just got to put in. And what are we coming in here? Oh, we're coming in at $150. We're hoofing it, man. We are hoofing it. All right, we're inbound Filbo. Yeah, Sarge. Yeah, I have actually 5 computers running. I've got the visual computer for the left, visual computer for the center, visual computer for the right. I have the server computer, which is running behind this the center screen that you can't see, and then I have the glass screens running on another computer right next to it.
2435, American 1624. Good evening, number 6096, oh, 292, descending via 17.240. Number 6096, descend via the level 1, 17.14,000, 14,000, and we go to the 295.
All right, we're close to where we were. Let's see if you can handle this now.
American 756, direct bars, that's probably outside.
All right, we're looking pretty good here. Oh yeah, we're getting rain again. Plane's getting washed again.
Up at 5850, contact approach 124.35. 2435, coming 68,
Yeah, I do a walk around. It's an older one, but everything is basically the same except I've upgraded the computers and I've upgraded the software that's being run. But the walk around is basically the same, pretty much. And that's 24. I hope that's going to open up. We get a view. The main reason why I wanted to run this flight. So we're inbound Filbo. From Filbo, we're going to go to Pattern. Pattern, we're going to make that right-hand turn. Down to 14. Yeah, we're going to follow the charts in so we get a nice view. Wow, look at the rain. We're getting slammed. Center maintain 4,000. Turn right, heading 045. Vectors for the RNAV runway 22 left approach. Go jet 4442. We're going to be set up for the RNAV the way we're heading in using the charts. So AI wants to play, but we're going to follow the charts in. Yeah, it's in one of the playlists. Not the device interface manager playlist, the other one. It's one of the great things about 12.3 that's going to be coming. You see, I've got rain. Well, you might not be able to see the right monitor. I've got rain, rain, no rain in the left monitor. So my understanding is that's going to be addressed with 12.3. So that's going to be pretty cool. I just hope we get away from all this stuff. You know what? I'm still on weather here, right? We're not showing anything down here weather-wise. So, with that said, I will take terrain. You can have the weather now. Oh, it just popped up. I think we just broke out of it. Yeah, I hope it stays like this. I hope that storm is moving south. Now we got a little bit of peekaboo going on with the clouds. But at least it's opened up some. Yeah, that's probably the playlist, you. You know what? I'm going to take the speed. Let's slow up. We get some flaps out. We get the nose down a little bit. Give you a better view out that front window. Yeah, we don't need drag. The rain's back. But we can actually see through it, so I guess it's not that bad. That's why it's not showing up on the scope. All right, flaps 1, speed check.
Delta 1792, Lieutenant Roger, send via the lucky one, 1710, 10,000, San Diego, 29904.
I really have to get the 3D rain effect set up again in here. This way we're not looking at this Star Wars stuff.
Turn right heading 065.
Oh, turn right heading 065, go jet 4442. Yeah. All right, give me flaps 5, speed check. And we're going right now to...
Okay, 290 better for now, though.
12.7, 12.6, 12.2, 36 miles to go. And the pressure's come down nicely and the temperature's nice and comfortable in there. All right, and we're inbound Pattern now. And then from Pattern, we're going to pick up the RNAV-Z in the 22. was hoping for better weather than this.
245, flight level 240. 245, descend via the Lucky 1, except maintain 12,000, 12,000, San Diego, altimeter 290.
Give me 10.
Descend via the Lucky 1, except maintain 12,000, fairway 245.
Get that nose down a little bit. Hopefully you're getting a little better view out the front. You're seeing some of those night lights.
128.1. Good day. Let's do that.
Nose is going to come down in just about 5 miles now as we head on down lower. All right, we're on that chart now.
Descend 12,000, King Air, 900 Delta Delta.
Spirit Lane 108, contact center 126.77.
12677.
Me, I flew a whole bunch of Cessnas in the real world. 150, 172, 182 RG. Small stuff, none of the big iron like this.
Good day, 900 Delta Delta.
Like to slow at 250 by Jack, if that's all right.
Delta 59, you maintain 290 knots or greater, I need to keep you number 1.
Spent a lot of time in Iceland, MacArthur Airport. I don't know if you know where that is, out in Long Island.
395 and 240.
Out in Ronkonkoma.
Descend to maintain 12,000, San Diego altimeter 2994.
Sitting 12,000, 2994, United 395.
Spirit Wing 245, maintain 2509.
2509.
So at Patton, we're going to hang a right, and we're going to swing over Teterboro and then head straight down into Newark. So, and if the clouds stay a little peekaboo-ish the way it is now, we should have a pretty good view all the way in. Hopefully we're not going to run into that mess. Hopefully that mess is running south. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's take a look at windy here. Let's see what it's showing for the winds.
Turn left, heading 055.
Turn left, heading 055. Go jet 4442. We're going to follow the charts in. Let's get up here. Newark.
5 miles southeastbound, caravan at 11,000.
We'll be looking fairway 245.
Portland, I think we're a little too far. A little too far. Oh man, the winds are coming north. That's why we're landing that way, but I was hoping they were going to be a little cross pushing them away from us, but that's not the case.
Center, follow into 6, level 11,000, direct to, but I won't like to cancel at this time. Stay with you, flight level.
Wow, 806 center, the San Diego altimeter is 2994, Roger.
All right, we got another 24 miles to go. Right hand turn at Patton, and then we're inbound Teterboro. I've got Manhattan off to the right. You can see a few skylines out there in between the rain, but it looks like we're going to have a pretty good view on the way in. I can see Newark way down there. We're getting little bits of rain here and there, but hopefully we're going to keep the view that we've got.
Southwest 3217, 12 and a half for 230, Congreta 0.
Southwest 3217, Congreta.
Delta 8895 out of 12,000. We are climbing flight level 230.
Delta 8895, center run.
Center 281 Yankee, we're going to do some maneuvering here around Cuba.
So Patton, we make the right, and we're on the RNAV-Z into Newark. I can see Teterboro here. I can make out LaGuardia out there in the distance. And that might be Kennedy that I'm seeing out there. We got the Verrazano Bridge way out in the distance, so we have a pretty good view right now. Hopefully the weather doesn't change. What's that now? Oh, Synthroid. Synthroid and Nexium on the next set of meds. All right, and we're going to continue on down now.
Southeastbound, Caravan.
81 Yankee will be looking at
Yeah, we'll let you take it all the way down. I want to enjoy the view. What are we holding at? 3,000 at Kilmar.
Turn right, heading 090.
Turn right, heading 090, GoJet 4442.
Departure, good afternoon, United 382, 10-6 on the Zoo 2.
United 382 within running.
It's a rather nice view. See, now we're getting rain in the left window, no rain in the front. 12.3 cannot get here quick enough.
Miles from Izzy Go. Turn left, heading 120, descend and maintain 3,000 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway, 22 left approach.
Yeah, 7 miles from Ezekiel. Turn left, heading 120, descend and maintain 3,000 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway, 22 left approach. GoJet 4442. All right, we're right on the money here. I don't know if you can see on the charts here. But here's Patton. We're inbound Ezekiel, and we are pretty much right on the money. From there, we're making another right, and we're going to head on into 22 left into Newark. You should have a view of Manhattan out in the distance there now. A few of the skyscrapers are sticking up. And we can get rid of this annoying rain. The rest of the ride would be pretty decent, I think. There's Teterboro. I flew out of a mom and pop. Little mom and pop shop out of Teterboro. Out of Fort Lee, New Jersey. I don't know if anybody knows Fort Lee, New Jersey, but it was a Part 61 school. I went for an entry flight there way back when. But the traffic from getting from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn up to Fort Lee was insane. And then I decided to go out to Long Island. Oh, I started a long time, Lando. Saving for a flight deck. I wanted one like this. I saw a friend of mine that had one. And I never had the opportunity to get in it. And I was hooked ever since. I've always enjoyed aviation, science, rocketry, and stuff like that, so no really big mystery there for me. All right, we're coming right now for 22 left.
Delta 2766, contact approach 124.35.
2435, Delta 2766.
ABC only is 980, traffic 12 blocks.
Looks like there's someone behind us as well.
On 118.3.
Contact Liberty Tower on 118.3, GoJet 4442. Good night. Liberty Tower, good evening, GoJet 4442 with you. 8 mile final, runway 22 left, 4442. All right, let me have the gear now.
Lindbergh 4442, Newark Liberty International Airport Tower, wind 140 at 8.
15, speed check.
Clear to land.
That's me go.
Clear land, GoJet 4442. That's a nice view of the city. Hopefully you got that. And for those of you that may be watching right now, if you don't like the night lighting there, that's on me. Those are my night lighting edits. That's not on Laminar Research if you don't like them. Give me flaps 30. All right, lights, engine start selectors, auto brake, speed brake, landing gear, flaps, and they have been notified. Let's take a quick peek. 10 notification complete, speed brakes on, landing gears down, and flaps are set for landing. All right. My bird, I've got control. And let me have you as well. And what's our gate? Charlie 72. Okay. Terminal Charlie. Gate 72. Well, I hope you're enjoying that view and this ride. This is a pretty good one. A little bit of rain, but it really didn't affect the view on the way in, man. This is pretty nice. I'm liking this. You are? Oh, no, you're not. Yes, okay.
Romeo contact approach 125.3.
1,000.
25, 40.
view. Great view. 8 knot headwind, just about.
300. Approaching decision point. 200. Minimums.
Continue.
Center, good evening, Delta 2821, pass 12.5 miles, 230.
100.
Prepare for landing.
30.
Welcome to Newark.
Knots.
American 2546, contact approach 128.1.
3,000
4442, welcome to Newark
remaining.
Liberty. Contact ground on 121.8.
Going to ground, 121.8, GoJet 4442, good night. All right, let's see, where are we? Sit right here for a second. Newark ground, good evening, GoJet 4442. Intersection November, looking to go to gate 72, Terminal Charlie. No, this is going to be my only flight of the day. Today is my anniversary, so we're going out. So
Terminal Charlie via taxiway Bravo, then left on taxiway Charlie.
yeah, clear to taxi to gate 72, Terminal Charlie via taxiway Bravo, then left on taxiway Charlie. GoJet 4442. All right, so we're all pretty good here, and we can dump you, dump that. Let's have that. APU is up. We can get on APU. And let's get on APU bleed as well. And we could shut down number 2. Let's head on in.
Center Horizon Air 2437, leveling.
I don't know how they gave us that. That's not going to get us to out gate. So.
Okay, down to 12,000, Horizon 2437.
Center Sky 3334, climate speed is usually
Straight up here to November, and then we'll come around.
3334, center roger.
Yeah, they didn't even give us approval to cross the runway either. So I think SayIntentions is a little mixed up today.
2437, contact approach 124.35.
Okay, 124.35 for Horizon Air 2437.
So 46 minutes. Well, really 45 minutes, gate to gate.
34, contact center 126.77.
2677, Sky 3334. Center allegiance.
And they did this ride hour 21. That's 56 minutes since the gate. And okay, electric, and then next should be hydraulics. Since we left the gate out of DC, but they don't run 737, so I would expect we were going to be a little bit quicker.
United 1960 and center, descend via the Lucky 1 arrival, except maintain 10,000, San Diego altimeter 2995.
2995, descend via the Lucky, except maintain 10,000. United 1960.
JetBlue 89, contact approach 124.35.
12435, JetBlue 89.
And we got a right coming up here. We'll take this all the way around.
Approach 124.35.
3435.
Yep, hydraulics, very good.
Allegiance 93, contact center 126.77.
2677, Allegiance 903, good day.
Okay.
All right, let's have a peek now.
Center Southwest 341.
Exterior lights as needed. We are good. APU start. We're up and running. Yaw dampers off. Window heat switches are off. Probe heat switches are off. Wing and engine anti-ice are off. Engine start selector switches are off. They're not needed. Auto brake is off. Speed brake is down. Flaps are up. Transponders TA auto and weather radar is set to test.
Center citation 847 Juliet Sierra is going direct thermal.
Whoa, I think we're getting dumped on with rain here. I can hear it pelting the garage door, which means I could lose power at any second here with flicker power and light here down in Florida. So hopefully at least I got the ride in before we lose power, if we lose power.
2435, 1916,
All right, let's get into the gate here. Yeah, I can hear it pelting the garage. Don't hear any thunder today though. Supposed to get rain all week.
3796, center, descend via the Lucky 1 arrival. Set maintain 12000. San Diego altimeter 2995.
Send via Lucky 1, accept 12000, 2995.
So we started cold and dark. We're going to shut it down completely since I'm not getting another ride in here today. So we're going to secure it on the back end.
127.52.
And what time is it? 3:30. I got enough time to review it and then figure out what we're doing.
30.3, descending to 240.
24 years ago today we got married. Whew. That was a ride. It's been one hell of a ride.
128.1, Southwest, 341. Citadel 2685 with you, descending to 240.
All right, easy day. You're not flying for Southwest today, pal.
Okay, didn't quite get that. After Momar, say again, please, for Delta 2685.
2685 after Momar, direct Trixie.
After Momar, direct Trixie. Got it. Thank you. Delta 2685.
Silver 529, direct Jack, cross Jack, and maintain 10,000. San Diego altimeter is 2995.
Direct Jack, and I believe you said down to 10,000, jump with 529.
Silver 529, cross Jack, and maintain 10,000. Direct Jack, cross Jack at 10.
Direct Jack, cross to the 10, jump with 529.
Silver 529, maintain 300 knots.
All right, this is Terminal Charlie here.
300 knots, jump with 529.
And we're around the back.
South 3796.
I hope we got parking.
4.35.
2435, Southwest 3796 today.
I hope everybody enjoyed today's ride.
Speed 280, though, 2685.
I might get one in after dinner, but it's kind of doubtful. But
2685.
2685, cross Trixie at maintain 12,000, San Diego altimeter is 2995.
Trixie at 12,000, though, 2685.
yeah, we're right in here.
5001, 276 descended via the Lucky 1 at 4,000, 270 knots.
And it looks like they're all booked up.
1001, San Roger, Jack, cross Jack at maintain 10,000.
Amazing. In Washington, it actually looked like they were completely empty, the gates. Like nobody was there. Here, we're going to have trouble finding parking. And this is where we're supposed to be. Right in here, Louis.
Center Southwest 3237
Oh, 3237, center after Momar.
Is there a spot in the corner there? If not, we're going to have to make somebody move.
797 Roman Juliet, connect approach at 125.3.
125.3.
So 3237, cross 60 at maintain 12,000, they San Diego altimeter is 2995.
Cross 60 at 12,000 on the 3230.
Oh, yeah, we're getting pelted with rain. Ooh, yeah. I don't know, is that a spot in between there? The numbers don't match what we have here in the charts, though. At a gate, I got 72 and that's saying 92, but we ain't fitting in there anyway. So we're gonna make somebody move here. We're supposed to have, oh, here's 72 right here. This guy's in our spot. Well, we might as well make him move since he's in our spot. Now we can kill that. I just hope he's gonna move. Disappear, buddy. Disappear, disappear, disappear. There you go. Disappear, baby.
128.1.
128.1. Total approach, Terminal 3000. Good day.
American 1543, contact approach 124.35.
2435, American 50.
All right. Any collision, let them run around.
Contact approach 124.3.
All right, let's get this all set up so we can get on out of here. Oh, here comes the gate. That's pretty cool. GPU set the chocks, ASU, and the doors. Let's get those doors opened up. The chocks are in position. We can lose the brake. Ground power is available. Let's get on ground. Let's get on ground air. We'll get on unconditioned air, that is. That is set. Don't need the APU anymore. Don't need the fuel. Galley power is off. Hydraulic pumps can come off, and you can come off. Let's have a peek. Electrical power, APU or ground. We're on ground. Bleed air. We're set for unconditioned air. The bleed air switches for the APU are off. Left and right packs to auto, and the isolation valve is open. Fuel levers are set to cut off. Anti-collision light is off. Passenger signs are off. Fuel pump switches are off. Electrical panel check set. Galley power is off. Window heat switches are off. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off. Exterior lights as needed. We have position and logo. Flight director switches are off. Chocks in position. The parking brake is off. And let's set down completely. And IRS selectors are off. Emergency exit lights are off. Exterior lights are off. We are set for unconditioned air here. Yes, okay. Engine start selectors do both. APU or ground. We're going to disconnect the ground power. DC-AC selectors to stand by. We can kill that now. You can come on back. And battery power is off. And that's a wrap. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's ride from Washington, D.C. to Newark, New Jersey. We did the ride in an hour and 4 minutes. They did the ride in an hour and 21, but we're in a 737. They were not in that aircraft, so we're going to get in a little bit quicker than they did. With that said, I always enjoy the company and the conversation, my friends, so I will catch you on my next run. So take care.
Canceled due to inclement weather.